Okay, here it is at 9:30 at night. Isn't that something? It's still beautiful blue sky. The sun's still shining on the mountain up there. And we're ready to go crawl into bed. Isn't that something? Okay, here's our camping spot right up here, and right up there is another mountain. We're surrounded by mountains. And that's why our Starlink isn't working so well. We had to take it out of the skylight. We have clear sky above, but I think the mountains are interfering with something. So we put it out here on a little road near the entry to our campsite. Here's our neighbors. We're sharing a campsite. It's double sites, and they are nice, quiet people. We are lucky. So we have it out close to the road, not in the road, say. But it helps because even though we have clear sky above, we're not getting a signal. And even out here, we're not getting much of a signal. Just enough to stream TV a little bit. But no uploading YouTubes tonight. Here Steve has the solar cables because we are charging with the solar today. And Nick says it's time to go in and go to bed. Right, Nick? Even though it's bright and sunny out, it's almost 10. So what a view camper tonight is going to be cooking outside. Steve is adding a little tin foil to the bottom of our Coleman grill. Makes it easier to clean up. Here in a kettle on the side burner, I have some potatoes and onions with some parsley and spices. Here's the cooking grid. And now he's going to spray this rack with some cooking spray. This is a fish cooking rack because we are going to do some halibut that we got in Valdez. So he sprays that using a high temp Grill Master vegetable oil spray. It doesn't burn as easily as Pam or canola oil sprays. And of course, he's going to use our harvest blend again. We talked about that in one of my other videos. I get that through Blaine's Fleet Farm. I'll put a link below. And I suppose it's time to go get the fish.
Can I light this?
Sure, if you want to light that. That's going to take a little longer than the fish. So Chef Steve is getting his outdoor kitchen ready here. He's got the slab of halibut in the rack, ready to start cooking. At first we're going to boil the potatoes and onions. I whipped up 2 garden salads, and we're going to have a little bit of salad. And as memorandum goes, this is a beautiful tablecloth we bought in Mexico with our friends Goofy Mary and Rich from California. We crossed into Mexico and did some shopping and dental work, and I bought this beautiful tablecloth there, and we've had it all these years. It was about 2010?
Could be.
Somewhere around there. And then over here we have our wooden tray from another RVing friend, a couple that we met from Washington, and their names are Roger and Lila. And Roger made me this, and it is signed 2013. He made me this beautiful tray. Has a lot of miles on it. We've gone a lot of places with it. And it's perfect for hauling items out to the picnic table and back. So, let's talk about our campsite a little bit. We are here at Eklutna. I'll have to look up the spelling of it. State rec area on the lake with the same name. And we here have our chairs set out. Here's our campers sitting in the sunshine. And the sites here, a lot of them are double sites. So we are sharing it with another couple from California. And they are beside us in their Class C motorhome. But it's just beautiful, peaceful. We have a blue sky day. We've been sitting out relaxing. wooded sites. Very nice campground. Seems to be pretty well kept, very popular. It's kind of close to Anchorage. We're lucky to get a site on Thursday. It's first come, first serve. So each day that we renew it, you probably have to turn that down a little bit. Each day we renew it, we can stay up to, I think, 14 consecutive days. So we might hang out here through the weekend. We'll see. So Steve's going to wait on the fish until the potatoes are about halfway done. And like I said, this is the hunk of halibut we picked up in Valdez. It's been in our freezer since, but it was fresh caught before we froze it.
Yep. And according to some people we met from Alaska here, this is the 4th day of summer.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. We've had 3 or 4 sunny, gorgeous days, and they said this is the only 4 days of summer they ever get in Alaska. So people are going to be out hitting the parks pretty heavy this weekend because everybody's got spring fever. It's amazing how much everything leafed out green in the last week. I mean, almost all of these bushes and shrubs are at full leaf already. You know, the size of the leaves on them, like these birch trees, you know, they're fully foliated. Fully foliated? Is that a word?
Could be.
Yeah. So things really grew fast here. Well, it looks like our halibut is done. Steve took samples out right there, out of the pretty side, he said, to make sure that it was fully cooked. And it looks like our potatoes and onions are done, kind of cooked and steamed in butter. And I think we are about ready to eat. And a little bit of $2 chuck from Trader Joe's, Charles Shaw, White Zinfandel. Fondly known as $2 chuck. Because it used to be $2 a bottle. It's now up to $5 a bottle due to the economy.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
I'll bring it over there.
Okay. That looks wonderful. Looks like it's all tender, flaky, fall apart, fully cooked. Let's see if it shows up. Ooh. Is that good? Special bear devices on the dumpsters. Good job, Steve.
Yep.
I guess he's
What's that, Nick? Are these your friends?
He's
Yeah.
probably up near 90 years old. He's got like he looks like it.
Good morning. It's Saturday, June 14th, I think. Saturday. And the sun's shining, which is great. And we are still here at Eklutna Lake. It was a pretty noisy night last night. Friday night in the campground, wow, and it was packed. So we thought we'd take a nice quiet walk down to the lake this morning. Well, we came on down to the lake shore today. Absolutely beautiful. You can see how high the lake had been at one time. Steve read that this lake supplies water for the city of Anchorage. So it fluctuates with demand and supply. It's a beautiful walk down here through the woods. Nice little path from the campground. So none of the campsites are directly on the water. Although we do see a couple tents perched over here. We think those are people that are out here for the day. I don't think they camped out there. Nick needs to sniff this morning. Right, Nick? It smells so good. Beautiful flowers, little bluebells and dandelions. And these little teeny tiny white ones, I think those might be a form of arbutus. But the leaves almost have a look like trillium leaves, but tiny. Sure smells nice. A great morning for a walk. Now we're going to go back and make some breakfast. Okay, Steve, want to try your mic out? You don't have to talk into it.
Okay.
We're just testing.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Steve just took care of filling up our water tank, so we're all watered up. And we're going to drive out of Eklutna. I've been saying it wrong. Eklutna Lake. We're going to drive out towards the entrance, and there was a waterfalls there that we saw on our way in, and it's called Thunderbird Falls.
All right.
So we're going to try that, and we're going to see how the sound works when the motorhome's running.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, testing.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I hope, oops, here we go. I hope we have the camera aimed correctly. This is my cell phone, like I said. And we'll see how this works. If it's too wobbly, or I had a suction cup holder to put it on the windshield, but it doesn't seem to be exactly what angle we needed. So this was kind of an interesting campground. It got very, very loud last night. We heard a lot of screaming, yelling, and shouting. And the ranger this morning is putting up signs about being aware of a bear. And we had heard there was a black bear that was causing difficulties. Some people said he even literally grabbed a steak off, was it the table that the guy was going to eat it from?
Off the grill.
Or off the grill. That there is a black bear that's causing problems. So maybe that was the hullabaloo last night. I don't know for sure. But boy, it got really loud. There were dogs barking like crazy. There were men shouting. There were girls screaming. We didn't hear any, like major vehicles flying through the park, like rangers would have been coming in. So I don't know exactly what was going on, but it was pretty loud and it went on for a long time. There were also people, slamming car doors and throwing things in the dumpster, and there was a lot of noise going on last night. So we are leaving the park now, and it's a beautiful winding road going down towards this Thunderbird Falls. This is part of the Chugach State Park system. So now that we've both looked at, our faces here with the film, I think I'll turn it around and video out in front of us. Oh, we'll see how this works. I don't know if I like holding it all the while on a selfie stick. Beautiful day with blue sky. It's kind of a nice windy road in here. We enjoyed the ride to the campground. So we have a full tank of fuel, full tank of water. We're about what, 3/4 of propane?
I think we're around half, just below half.
Oh, okay. And we were going to stop somewhere and pick up some bread or some buns. We're low on bread or buns. So maybe we'll find a little grocery store. We do have to drive through Anchorage today, but we want to get out onto the Turnagain Arm. That's where we're thinking we'd like to get to. Oh, here's a big bump. There we go. Along on the Turnagain Arm, we've seen various spots that we'd like to look at or try out or boondock at. We might angle our way down towards Whittier, drive through the tunnel to get out to that unique city where most of the residents live in a big, huge apartment building, and only a few live out in outside homes, but the entire town lives in this building where it also includes the facilities like a bank, a medical center, post office, grocery store. Everything's inside one building. And up above are all the condo units that people own or some rent, I guess. And it's a beautiful port city, so we might go down there. We don't know. But for now, we'll just enjoy this scenic drive. Okay, I'm going to try another test using this microphone just to see how it works. We are cruising along down the side of the Cook Inlet on the Turnagain Arm, south of Anchorage. Steve's pulling over, let some of the busy people past. It sure is beautiful scenery. Absolutely gorgeous. We have high cliffs on one side and the beautiful waters. We looked it up on the table and the tide is going out. The range of difference is about 30, 31 feet here between high tide and low tide. So it's going out, and I think the lowest tide is what, 6 p.m. tonight? And right now it's about 1:45. Just amazing. Kind of a lot of traffic. It's a Saturday afternoon. But the scenery is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Windy Corner Trailhead. Yep, we just came around to Windy Corner, all right. What gorgeous views. Now, with this camera, I should be able to zoom in a little more. And be able to for a wide angle view. This is using my phone and the wireless mics. So it's something a little different for us. Just trying a couple different things. Saw Winnebago view coming the other way. Seems like about every fourth or fifth vehicle is an RV of some sorts. There, we'll zoom in again. I think we're going to turn off up here and head towards Whittier. There's a campground we might try for called Willowa. And we looked up and there's a couple empty sites, so we might try to go there. Either that or we'll boondock somewhere. But for now, we're just enjoying this view. Oh my goodness. As we get further up the arm here, we're going to get less and less water. You're seeing the bottom of the water inlet here. Oh, there's a waterfall on the left. I missed that. But now as we're getting down to the very end of it, you can see the dried out sands as the water's going on. It's very dangerous to walk there. Some people do it or try it, but can get sucked up into soft spots of the sand. I don't think we want to mess with that. Then there's what's called the boar tide. As the tide's coming in, you see it come rolling in like a wave. There's a spot that we might go to watch that on another day. We'll time ourselves. Oh, this is so pretty. Yep, there's still snow up on them mountains. And here it's all getting down to mucky mud. And the railroad tracks run alongside of us too. A couple touristy places. Oh, look at where it drops off, and that's why you don't go out there and walk. It's like a whole level or a ledge. It's kind of boom, dropped off where it's softer and there's still water running.
Maybe 5 to 6 feet tall.
Yeah. And you know, they say there's stupid people every year that think they can go out and walk on there. I don't think that's where we want to go. Oh, beautiful. For a wide view again. Let's see if we get a wide expanse up here.